right.
Okay.
Today we are back with another BTS reaction video. It's really that time.
Oh, it's that time, brother.
Yeah. I think there's a word for it.
What's the word?
I think it's serendipity.
Oh. What is the actual definition of serendipity?
Are you asking me or Google?
If you don't know, we might have to go to Google.
From my own head, serendipity means something happening, by luck or whatever, something good happening by luck. But I don't know if it's luck.
Okay. Let's go to Google.
Let's see how close I am. And there it is.
Okay. So it says that serendipity is the occurrence and development of events by chance in a happy or beneficial way.
So a fortunate stroke of serendipity.
Really? So like by chance or by accident? By luck?
I think this entire journey has been one full of serendipity for us.
You may say it has been serendipitous.
Serendipitous.
I think that's what it's been, Jared.
Oh, yeah.
Ever since March, when we first came across BTS.
Yeah.
By chance, in a way. And now we're here.
Now we're here. I remember early on in our journey, we both used the word serendipity and serendipitous to describe the feeling of encountering BTS and their music for the first time. And armies immediately hit us up in the comment section saying, Jimin has a song called Serendipity. And Jordan, we are finally here.
And we're here on Jimin's birthday, Jordan.
Yes.
That's what makes today so special, everybody. The it boy, the fashion king, the face of K-pop.
Yeah.
The sold out king.
The walking brand.
The brand king. And most importantly of all, Jared, Army's Mochi.
Yeah.
And the many other titles that Jimin carries that we learned from watching the introduction video to Jimin.
Black belt.
Player of the piano. That's just a minuscule one.
Math co-teacher.
Yeah. Music director. I forget the exact term on the B album.
Yeah. Billiards player. Robotics person.
Lead vocalist. Main dancer.
Football player.
It doesn't end. So, Jared, when we talk about Jimin, you have to mention all of these things because that's who Jimin is.
Yeah.
He's not just a member of BTS.
No.
He's not just a singer or a dancer. He's much, much more than that.
Jimin to me is a ball of happiness and life.
Yeah.
Right? He's a ball of life. Just as we thought JK was into so many different activities, right?
Yep.
Jimin is very similar.
Yeah.
In his diverse interests.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so excited for today's song.
Oh, I am beyond excited. And just so Army knows, Jared, we watched Park Jimin Introduction Video 2022, Everything You Need to Know.
Yes.
By The Jimin Videos. And our reaction to that is on our Patreon right now. Believe me, you do not want to miss out on this video. This video was almost as good, if not better, than when we watched the introduction video to BTS themselves. Jared.
Yes.
It was that special.
Oh, yeah. It made me feel like I was consuming their music.
Yeah.
Right? That's how good this video was.
Yeah. And we have a surprise for you. That video's up on our Patreon for free right now. And it's only free for the remainder of Jimtober. You don't want to miss out on that. Jared, let's get into today's video.
Let's go.
Serendipity. Many, many people over the past couple months have sent in requests for Serendipity, for Lie, for Filter, for Promise.
Yeah.
The songs don't end. But right now, Jared, we got to check out Serendipity first.
I am ready to sit back and soak in what I think will be some of the most beautiful music we have ever heard.
I think you're onto something, Jared. So let's get into some of these comments. The first comment comes from BTS.
I think we're communicating directly with BTS.
BTS says, you mentioned Jimin's birthday. For that, you should definitely react to Serendipity. It's such a good song. You're going to love it. It's R&B.
It's R&B. Ding, 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 ding.
Mm-hmm. It's R&B.
Okay.
Thank you, BTS.
The next comment comes from Mel, and Mel writes, here's the thing. I believe Serendipity is more to Jordan and Jared's liking because it's more R&B. Jimin ate Serendipity and Lie. Okay, now I know in the past I've said R&B is who I am.
Yeah.
Right? It's what I listen to in my car. It's what I listen to fall asleep. And in the past, you have said hip hop and rap is what you listen to in your car. So this is like giving me the shibber gibbers.
Giving you the shibber gibbers. Can I get a definition of that?
Definition is heebie-jeebies.
I'm going to need another definition of that.
Definition, musical goosebumps.
Oh, before you even hear the music.
That's what's happening.
Or you might just always be cold.
Yeah, that might be the case.
I think my body runs hot because I'm not getting goosebumps right now.
Well, all that damn tea you're drinking.
Again, cinnamon spice tea, everybody. The best tea on planet Earth.
Wow.
Decaffeinated, makes you feel so calm. It does something special, to me at least. Let's read two more comments. The next comment comes from one of our patrons, Trisha. Trisha says, I've been watching them repeatedly, trying to choose. I really think you should do all three. And Trisha's referring to our poll that we put up on Patreon.
Yes.
The poll contained Serendipity, Lie, and Filter.
Yep.
Trisha says, I chose Serendipity because I want a slow-mo of the floor routine where he does a complete 350? 350 or 360?
He may be stopping short of 360.
350 rotation and then doesn't touch the ground. I really like the stage compilation with the beautiful color changes and the fact that he's so in sync with himself so it flows smoothly. But truly, I want all three for different specific reasons. Please, please, please. And Trisha, to that, I say, first of all, stage compilation is coming, so stay tuned.
Yeah.
Second of all, it's Jimtober, so I think we have to do all three.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah. It's Jimtober.
It's Jimtober. And third of all, I will be highly impressed if Jimin stops short of a 360 degree rotation and he's that calculated and stops at 350. Unless Trisha made a typo.
Yeah, we'll have to see for ourselves. Okay. Thank you, Trisha.
Yes. Okay. And the final comment comes from Day M, aka Damn. And Day M writes, Jimin and I have the same B-Day. He was my first bias before I started to bias June. Serendipity completely gave Jimin that top spot on my bias list.
Wow.
It's such a good R&B soft song. Highly recommend for you guys to react to that for his B-Day. Okay. First of all, happy birthday, Day M.
Yep.
And this comment doesn't end here. We had some people reply to Day M including Tiffany, who says, October 13th is my birthday too. And Dayam replied, Tiffany, oh my God, that's so dope. I hope you have a great B-Day this year. And I love to see our supporters interact with one another because it's pure kindness and love. And we had another individual reply, Asil Aman, who wrote, wow, I have my birthday 10 days after Jimin and yours. Now that I know it, happy birthday in advance. And Kathy World Peace writes, aw, yay, happy early birthday. So we have a lot of birthdays on October 13th and in the entire month of Jimtober. So there is so much to celebrate. And can we jump into the video already?
Yeah. And happy birthday to Jimin.
Yes.
Happy birthday to Day Tiffany, Asil. Happy early birthday to you.
Yes.
And happy birthday to everybody who celebrates a birthday in October. I think it's time to get into the video, man.
Let's go.
So this song, Serendipity, there's two versions of it.
Yep.
A fellow army let us know that the first version is a little shorter and it's from their album, Love Yourself, Her. It was the intro on that album. And the longer version is on the album, Love Yourself, Answer. And that's where the lyrics are from. And we will be getting to the lyrics. We are going to listen to the shorter one now.
Yep.
From the Love Yourself, Her album. And maybe we'll get to the longer one afterwards or during the performance.
Sounds good.
We will be watching the live performance. So this is Jimin, Serendipity. Here we go.
이 모든 건 우연이 아니야.
Come on, Jimin.
그냥 나의 느낌으로 온 세상이 어제와는 달라. 그냥 너의 기쁨으로 네가 날 불렀을 때 나는 너의 꽃으로 기다렸던 것처럼 우리 시리도록 펴. 어쩌면 우주의 섭리 그냥 그랬던 거야. You know I know 너는 나는 너. 설레는 만큼 많이 두려워. 운명이 우릴 자꾸 질투해서 너만큼 나도 많이 무서워. When you see me, when you touch me, 우주가 우릴 위해 움직였어. 조금의 어긋남조차 없었어. 너만의 행복은 예정됐던 걸. Cause you love me and I love you. 넌 내 푸른 곰팡이 날 구원해준 나의 천사 나의 세상. 난 네 삼색 고양이 널 만나러 온 Love me now, touch me now. Just let me love you. Just let me love you. 우주가 처음 생겨났을 때부터 모든 걸 정해진 거였어. Just let me love you. Let me love you.
Woo.
Let me love you.
Serene.
I almost couldn't keep my eyes open listening to this song,
Yeah.
right? It was that soothing and peaceful. It literally felt like being wrapped in a big, warm, fluffy blanket.
So those goosebumps that you had before are no longer there.
Hey, my arms still feel a little cold, but I can tell you right now, my blood feels warm, Jordan. My blood feels warm, and we did see a visual here of Jimin wrapping himself in a blanket.
Yeah, it was very serene, very cozy.
Oh, yes. Right? Oh, my gosh. R&B indeed.
Yeah, man. I think it was a step further than R&B, though, Jared. It didn't sound like just R&B. I don't know what it sounded like. It sounded like the thumbnail, just staring out.
Yes.
It sounded like you were, in the middle of the ocean by yourself or on the edge, and it's obviously about love.
Yeah.
I loved his flow during certain parts, right? Where his vocals his flow would get choppy. It'd get the over just the soft R&B beat, and you think it's soft until you hear that bass come in.
Yeah. In the lyrics, Jordan, I was a little surprised to see Jimin singing basically half this song in English. He says, "Just let me love you."
Hold up, Jared. I mean, with a little bit of auto-tune, that might sound okay. And that's no disrespect, brother.
Oh, no disrespect taken. Jordan, that
didn't sound too bad.
That probably sounded like a stranded cat compared to what we just heard from Jimin.
He was holding up a cat, right? At one point?
Yeah. I believe one of the lyrics read "Calico Cat."
And then I saw he was holding one up. This video was all over the place, Jared. I loved it.
Oof. I did get a deep sense, though, of loneliness.
Yeah.
Yet complete comfort and fulfillment.
Yeah.
Right?
I think that's a good way of putting it. Yeah.
Yeah, because usually loneliness is accompanied by feelings of sadness.
Yeah.
Or detachment. This here felt like complete comfort.
Yeah. It didn't feel sad.
No, Jimin was alone, but he was happy and fulfilled. I don't know.
No, I think that makes a lot of sense, Jared. For me, it sort of felt hopeful.
Yes.
Like there's a chance that you will let me love you.
And we did see Jimin smiling at various points throughout the music video.
Yeah, but also a lot of turmoil. I remember when the air came through the window, right? And things started shaking. So it is some turmoil there, but it's like I don't know what it was, Jared, because the beat was so serene, like I said.
Yeah.
But it definitely wasn't sad.
Yeah. Beautiful sound.
Yeah.
Beautiful sound.
No, absolutely. And just one more point before we take a look at the lyrics. Just let me love you. What does that remind you of?
I want to say it on the count of 3, Jordan.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Mario, the R&B singer.
You should let me love you.
Let me be the one to
give you everything you want and need. Oh, baby, good love and protection won't make me your selection. Show you the way love's supposed to be. Baby, you should let me love you. Let me be.
All right. I think you're upstaging me, Jared. I think you got a little bit of a better voice than I do, if that's even possible.
If you call, again, a stranded, hungry cat a better voice than you, Jordan, come on now.
Oh, man. No, but Mario. That song's a classic song. And I have no idea if it's related to this.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, that's where my mind went when he said, just let me love you.
Me too.
So I think now we should jump into the lyrics.
Let's go.
Because there's obviously a lot underneath this song, Jared.
Oh, yeah.
So let's head on over to Dual Set and check out these lyrics.
Okay, so according to Dual Set, Serendipity is produced by Slow Rabbit. We haven't heard of Slow Rabbit.
Yeah, I don't think so.
written by Slow Rabbit, Ray Michael, Dejan Jr., Ashton Foster, RM, and Hitman Bang.
Okay.
So Jimin begins by singing, "All this is not a coincidence. I know it just because, just by my feeling. The whole world is different from yesterday. It is so just because, just with your joy. When you called me, I became your flower." And there's a note here that reads, "The particular sentiment, as explained in the lyrics of 134340, has its roots in one of the most famous poems in Korea, The Flower by Kim Chun-soo." Okay. I became your flower.
That very first line, though, Jared, all this is not a coincidence.
Yeah.
The title of the song is Serendipity, right?
Yeah, which insinuates coincidence.
And he says, I know it just because, just by my feeling. The whole world is different from yesterday. So maybe this feeling is new to him. And he's just starting to feel these things because yesterday he may have not felt those things. Maybe they are just starting to have feelings for each other.
Yeah.
And you wait for that call, right? It is so just because, just with your joy, when you called me, I became your flower. But that's interesting. He says, this is not a coincidence.
Yeah. As if we have been waiting, we bloom painfully beautifully. We bloom painfully beautifully. Okay. You wouldn't expect the word painful to be right next to the word beautiful.
Yeah.
Perhaps it is the providence of the universe. It just had to be like this.
Now, that right there indicates serendipity, right?
Yes. Perhaps it is the providence of the universe. And the image of the universe, I know in the beginning of the video, we saw, I believe, the image of the earth.
I think so. Yep.
And it reminded me of, again, the song My Universe. There are so many references to space and time.
Yeah, man.
That BTS uses that excite me a lot.
And Jared, in the video, there was an image of him staring out into the stars.
Yes.
And that image stuck out probably, more than any other image from me in the song.
Yeah.
Aside from the thumbnail right here that we see of the, I don't know if it's the ocean or a lake and there's a balloon.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that was a beautiful image. The Jimin just gazing at all the stars in the sky.
Yeah, because that's how the song makes you feel.
Yeah.
You're in the stars. It makes you feel like you're in the ocean. It makes you feel like you are alone, but not alone.
There you go. Think about that. You are alone, staring out into the vast universe.
Yeah.
Literally by yourself, yet surrounded by life. All around you.
All around. And you may have one person on your mind. And that's the only person you're thinking about.
Yeah.
I don't know. Let's keep reading.
You know, I know. You're me, I'm you. As much as my heart flutters, I'm afraid. Because the destiny keeps getting jealous of us. As much scared as you are, I'm scared too. Okay. It's getting a little deep here.
Yeah, but honest.
Yeah. The destiny keeps getting jealous of us.
Jared, you got to break down that line for me because I
was going to ask you to break it down.
We don't have a breakdown right here.
Yeah.
But that is a metaphorical line if I have ever seen one.
Let's think about it. The destiny. Let's search up the definition for the word destiny.
Okay. So the definition of destiny is the events that will necessarily happen to a particular person or thing in the future. So like it's destined to be.
Yes. It's fate.
Fate. Yeah. Right. Fate.
Okay.
But he says, the destiny keeps getting jealous of us. So is the destiny, the fate,
the certainty of the future,
how is that jealous of what we have?
maybe because the destiny realizes how good they have it.
Yeah.
How good their love is. It's destined.
But why would destiny be getting jealous? If something's destined to be,
Yeah.
that's a deep line. We need Army to break this down for us. We need you all to let us know what this line means.
Yeah. And RM, if you're in the comment section, feel free to provide an explanation.
Yeah.
As much scared as you are, I'm too scared.
Mm.
That's a relatable feeling,
Yeah.
right? Love is scary.
And he says, above that, as much as my heart flutters, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
You know, as much as I feel for you, as much as I want to trust this feeling for you, I'm afraid.
Yeah. I love that honesty.
Jared, if we have learned one thing about Jimin, it's that he's honest.
Oh, yeah.
And we learned that by watching the introduction video. And I'll say it again. You guys don't want to miss that. It's up on Patreon right now for free for the remainder of Jimtober. So you got to get on that quick. Park Jimin introduction video 2022. Everything you need to know.
It was certainly everything we needed to know about Jimin.
Yeah, and people let us know, Jared, it's probably the most detailed introduction video for Jimin out there.
Yeah.
So go check that out on our Patreon. It was fantastic. All right, so he says, when you see me, when you touch me, the universe has moved for us. There wasn't anything even slightly out of place.
Mm.
Our happiness has been destined. There's the destiny.
Yeah.
Because you love me and I love you. That's simple. So, Jared, this next line stuck out to me
Yeah.
in the song. And in the song, it said something about penicillin.
Mm.
And then blue mold was in parentheses.
Yes.
Right here, it says, you are my blue mold. Blue mold here refers to penicillin, a type of antibiotic derived from penicillin fungi.
Ooh.
So you are my penicillin.
Yes. And do we need to look up the use of penicillin?
Yeah, I have sort of an idea, but okay. So it says penicillin is an antibiotic or group of antibiotics produced naturally by certain blue molds and now usually prepared synthetically. Okay. So it's used to treat a wide range of infections.
Yeah.
All right.
It's natural.
So you are my penicillin.
Yeah. You are my natural healer, essentially,
Oof.
or natural treatment.
Oh man, that line is powerful, Jared.
Yeah. That's a very powerful line because it's so vivid and metaphorical
And concise.
Yeah. You are my blue mold. Nobody knows what the hell that means until you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Until you actually dig up what that means. You are my blue mold. You are my penicillin. You are my natural treatment.
Mm.
The love that I have for you, the love you have for me, heals me.
As simple as that.
Ugh.
And at face value, blue mold, I wouldn't think of it as something that could heal somebody
Yeah.
or, be used to treat an infection.
Yeah.
But I am not in the medical field.
Yet thankfully, it doesn't say you are my black mold.
There you go. There you go. Yeah. So he says, you are my blue mold that saved me, my angel, my world. I'm your calico cat.
That really stuck out to me. And I don't really know what it means,
Yeah.
but cat, I wasn't expecting, cat or cats to show up in this song.
Let's look up calico cat real quick. Okay. So what is so special about calico cats?
Okay. So the calico cat is thought to bring good luck
Oh, okay.
and fortune to the homes and families that adopt them. They are also considered to be a little magical because of their 3 colors. In the 1870s, calico cats were named the official symbol of fortune in Japan. They're sometimes called money cats here and elsewhere. Okay. Again, another metaphorical reference.
Yep, and it ties right back to serendipity.
Yeah.
In a way, I guess. Good luck, luck, fortune,
Yeah.
magic.
Yeah. And here he's calling himself the calico cat. He's saying, I'm your calico cat.
So you are my blue mold. I'm your calico cat.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm your calico cat that came to meet you. Love me now. Touch me now. Just let me love you. Just let me love you. Ever since the universe was first created, everything has been destined. Just let me love you. You're my blue mold that saved me. My angel, my world. I'm your calico cat that came to meet you. Love me now. Touch me now. Just let me love you. Just let me love you. So he repeats these lines, right?
Yeah.
Ever since the universe was first created, everything has been destined. Just let me love you.
And these are the longer version of the lyrics.
Yeah, as we mentioned in the beginning.
Yeah.
Yep. Now, please be by my side. Please be us. I don't want to let go. No. We can just leave it to fate. We can feel it even if we don't talk. That line right there is the entire song.
We can feel it even if we don't talk.
That line right there epitomizes this entire song. We can feel it even if we don't talk. I don't have to be near you. I can be sitting here looking out into the stars. I can still feel it.
Yeah.
I don't have to talk to you for years.
I don't know about that.
Well, I don't have to talk to you today. I don't have to talk to you tomorrow. I'm still going to feel it. That line right there, that says it all.
I agree.
That should be in the description box for this song.
We can feel it even if we don't talk. Okay. And Jimin continues. The stars are hanging in the sky and we are flying. It's not a dream at all. Don't be afraid and hold my hand. Now we are becoming us. Let me love you. Just let me love you. Just let me love you. Ever since the universe was first created, everything has been destined. Just let me love you. 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 Go back up to this final verse quickly. Oh, he says the stars are hanging in the sky.
They're just hanging there.
And we are flying. We're both flying.
That's what it feels like.
Yes. It's not a dream at all.
No.
Don't be afraid. Hold my hand.
Or is he saying, don't be afraid and hold my hand?
I took it as, don't be afraid. Listen, not only can we fly, but we can hold hands while we fly.
But he's not near the person.
Don't be afraid and hold my hand. Yeah, there's no punctuation here, so it's tough to read. But I read it as, don't be afraid and hold my hand. Now we are becoming us. Again, a beautiful, magical, peaceful, soothing love song.
Yes. It's like those butterflies, man. Those early stages of love. You're just starting to meet somebody.
It does look like this is hinting at new love.
Yeah. All right. So those are the lyrics, man. Jared, we have a few other videos that were sent to us. One of them is BTS's Jimin's hidden vocals in Serendipity. So I think it sort of spotlights what our ears don't necessarily hear when we just listen to the song.
Yeah.
So should we listen to this?
Absolutely.
All right. These are Jimin's hidden vocals in Serendipity. Let's check them out. It's on loop, right?
Come on.
Yeah, I think it's just on a loop.
Yeah, let's finish it off, please.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Are those what we would call ad-lib or background vocals?
Yes.
Like when an artist goes back in after they had already recorded their verse and does all those?
That's what I imagine. I imagine Jimin going back into the studio with headphones on,
Yeah.
right? And just riffing
Yeah.
and adding those background vocals, the ad libs, in a way that he feels is right.
Mm-hmm.
And that right there was, as the title reads, so heavenly.
Yeah.
That alone right there could be its own song.
Right.
And I know you said, oh, it's on loop. It's on loop.
Yeah.
I would be stuck in that loop for hours.
Yeah, that could put you to sleep. Uh-oh. No. Not this time, Jared. No. Drink some water, man. Drink some water and then maybe try again in a little bit.
Oh.
Yeah, Jared, when you go back in, and most all artists, I assume, do this, singers,
Yeah.
they go back in and that's what gives the song texture.
Yes.
That's what gives the song life.
And what makes for good ad libs or background vocals are when they can't be easily heard by the listener.
Yeah.
Or easily, distinguished. They're just a part of the song. However, without them, the song feels bare.
It feels flat.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, that was heavenly. Jared, we have another video here that a fellow army sent in.
Keep them coming.
Yeah, it's a Bangtan bomb, and it says Jimin sings Serendipity at BTS Countdown. So should we check this one out?
That's not even a question, Jordan.
All right, let's do it.
Wow. I gotta pause it.
Yeah.
There's something different about seeing Jimin while he's singing
Nonchalantly, though.
nonchalantly, just testing his voice out quick.
Yeah.
I already have chills. 9 seconds in. Oh boy. And this is not the live performance, right?
No, I mean, maybe he's practicing before a live performance, but this isn't the live performance that we're going to watch.
Okay, let's rewind that.
Yeah, here we go.
I gotta stop it again. I have to stop it again. What the I'm not. What in the world? Why is that hitting me so hard just watching Jimin stand there?
Yeah.
I think it's the fact that he's literally not exerting any effort. Literally, right? He's just standing there testing his voice and testing out the mic, perhaps. Yet, the sound that I'm hearing is utterly beautiful.
Yeah.
Utterly beautiful. And I think that's why it's hitting me, is because he's literally just standing there and spitting utterly beautiful vocals.
Yeah.
I'm going to stop talking. I'm going to let it play.
All right, let's hear this out. We're going to replay it.
I'm sorry, Army.
No, man.
Come on, Jimin.
기다렸던 것처럼 우리 시리도록 펴 어쩌면 우주의 섭리 그 그냥 그랬던 거야.
Come on, man.
I know.
Oh, you love this, man.
나는 너 설레는 만큼 많이 두려워. 분명히 우리 자꾸 질투해서 너만큼 나도 많이 무서워. When you see me, when you touch me, 우주가 우리 위에 움직였어. 넌 내 푸른 곰팡이 날 구원해준 나의 천사 나의 세상 넌 이상 고향이 놈이 나 touch me now.
The floor is yours, Jared.
Jordan, I didn't realize until maybe halfway in that all of the other members are on the stage with him.
Yeah, that was crazy.
And it's literally like a voice check, vocal check.
Yeah.
Guys, we're going to go on stage and do a vocal check.
Yeah, man.
And it's like another day at the office, right? You saw Jin there, you saw RM, and they're just not even, they're practicing themselves. Jin is looking a little zoned out. He's just like, okay, I'm ready for the concert. RM's back there practicing, like, and Jimin's practicing too, just walking around this stage, looking and just walking. And I thought he was about to walk in the back there for a minute. And at the end, he just walks up to Jin, right? Organically, and just continues to sing. And everybody's just listening and taking in this beautiful voice of Jimin's while he's exerting zero energy.
Zero energy.
I'm sorry to continue talking, Jordan.
No, Jared, this moment hit you.
Yeah, that hit me right there. That hit me right there. And that, as you said, was before a live performance.
It looked like it, yeah.
We have not seen a live performance of Serendipity yet. So there may be other things involved, like dancing.
And that's what Trisha referenced.
So, Jordan,
Jared,
I'm going to give you a heads up that if the live performance that we're about to see was better than this, which I assume it was, you may see me go ballistic.
That's
And-
okay, but I'm going to repeat like I did in a prior video.
Yeah.
The equipment remains intact, right?
Oh, yeah. I got that. Don't worry. This right here isn't one of those
No.
dangers.
No, it's not.
It's not a danger. It's one of those where I may have some involuntary, compulsive behavior over here.
Okay.
And you may look over and wonder what is going on.
Jared, that is okay because I do think we might have some penicillin out there.
Okay.
Jared, it's time. It's time.
Okay.
It's time to check out this live performance. We are going to watch a stage mix.
Okay.
This stage mix right here was highly requested.
Yeah.
And many fellow armies sent it to us privately.
Yeah.
To check out. So this is Jimin Serendipity stage mix, and it says new updated version.
Okay. Ready?
Hit the button for me.
Oh my gosh. Come on, June.
이 모든 건 우연이 아니야. 그냥 너의 느낌으로 온 세상이 어제와 달라. 그냥 너의 기쁨으로 네가 날 불렀을 때 너는 나의 꽃으로 기다렸던 것처럼 우리 실이 더럽혀 어쩌면 우주의 섭리 그냥 그랬던 거야 You know I know 너도 나 설레는 만큼 많이 두려워 운명이 우리 자꾸 질투해서 너만큼 나도 많이 무서워 When you see me, when you touch me 우주가 우리 위에 움직였어 조금의 한분남조차 없었어 너와 내 행복은 예정됐던 걸 Cause you love me and I love you 넌 내 푸른 검판이 날 구원해준 나의 천사
I love that part.
나의 세상 난 네 삼색 고향이 널 만나러 Love me now Touch me now Just let me love you Just let me love you 우주가 처음 생겨났을 때부터 모든 경정해진 거였어 Just let me love you 넌 내 푸른 곰팡이 날 구원해준 나의 천사 나의 세상 난 네 삼색 고향이 널 만나러 온 Love me now Touch me now Just let me love you Just let me love
Wait.
우주가 처음 생겨났을 때부터 모든 결정해진 거였어 Just let me love you 이젠 곁에 와줘 우리가 되어줘 I don't wanna let go No 그냥 맡기면 되는 거야
Oh, what is he doing? He's Jimining.
별들은 떠있고 우린 알고 있어 절대 꿈은 많아 떨지 말고 내 손을 잡아 이제 우리가 되는 거야 Let me love you Just let me love you Just let me love you 우주가 처음 생겨났을 때부터 모든 게 정해진 거였어 Just let me love you Let me love We love you
Again, Jared, the floor is yours.
Okay, I'm feeling bliss right now. I'm feeling bliss. There were several moments within this live performance that really stuck out to me. I don't know if it was just me or if you also got that MJ feel.
Oh
again.
yeah, when he from the choreography a
The
little bit.
choreography,
Yeah.
right? And Jimin is a killer.
Yeah,
He's a killer. And what I mean by that is he is a global rock star who kills these performances.
That makes me think of what we saw in the introduction video when they said that he dances to his fingertips.
Yes.
Or dances through them,
Yeah.
whatever they said.
Yeah.
Jared, he uses every inch of his body when he's dancing, and you feel that.
Oh, yeah.
So I definitely thought of Michael Jackson.
Oh, yeah. This was a stage mix,
Yeah.
and similar to every single stage mix that we have watched up until this point, it really shows you just how consistent
Yeah.
the choreography is. Immaculate. Consistent to the T.
Yeah.
And obviously there were variations in the choreography, like when we saw him in that opening scene in the bubble.
When he popped it.
Yeah. But other than that, the choreography was immaculately consistent.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah. What else you got?
And the last thing I'll say before I'll throw it over to you, Jordan, is my favorite part of this entire song was in the opening when he says something like, Kenya, Kenya.
Ah, yeah.
Kenya,
We've heard that before.
Kenya, Kenya. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. What? So minimalist. And I think that's why the minute clip of him walking around the stage, the Bangtan Bomb, really hit me.
Okay.
Because it's so minimalist and he's exerting no effort. Kenya, Kenya. Can we watch that quick?
Yeah.
이 모든 건 우연이 아니야. 그냥 너의 느낌으로 온 세상이 어제와 달라. 그냥 너의 기쁨으로.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
Yeah. Good points. The only things I wrote down here, Jared, are the words silky. Because, I mean, the whole entire performance, every single performance was silky.
Yeah.
The way he moved up there was silky. His voice is silky. The atmosphere, the theatrics, the colors,
Yes.
everything is silky. And the other thing I wrote down, Jared, was that he doesn't run out of breath. And it's not a song that you expect him to run out of breath. It's not a high energy song. But when he's dancing, the way he was dancing,
Oh, yeah.
and as Trisha mentioned, I was just looking out for that 350 or 360 rotation, and I think I spotted it. Did you see it?
I don't know if I spotted it.
I could be wrong, but I think I spotted it. And I think when Trisha says, I want a slow-mo of the floor routine, I think Trisha wants us to do the slow-mo.
Well, we got to do it.
So let's find it and let's slow it down.
Oh,
You saw that?
I totally missed that.
Yeah, it was slight, Jared. It was the
Yes.
slight split second.
Oh, wow. That is a 360.
Yeah.
Maybe we can calculate to see if it's a 350.
Let's slow it down first
Oh, boy.
and look at the way he contorts his body.
Yeah.
That's not normal. You know, that's not normal the way he contorts and twists. Watch this. Ooh. Yeah, you go and try that, Jared, on the floor.
I am blowing out my back.
Look, and Trisha said he does a complete 350 or 360 rotation and then doesn't touch the ground.
Ooh.
So I assume that's this part. And let's slow it down even further one last time. Oh, right there. He doesn't touch the ground.
His feet.
His feet, what?
His feet don't touch the ground.
Right there?
His hands are touching the ground, you're saying.
Yeah, but his whole body didn't touch the ground.
Do you remember we saw them practicing that?
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forget which video, but we saw the members, Jimin perhaps some other members practicing that exact thing, where it's like a doing the snake.
Yep.
Is that what they call it?
Yeah.
The snake?
Yep. Except the only thing touching the ground is your hands.
Exactly.
And are you sure his feet don't touch?
Okay. When Trisha says doesn't touch the ground,
yeah,
at what point is she referring to? Because when he does the 360,
right,
he doesn't touch the ground for a while with his hands.
Right.
And then when he's on his hands, he doesn't touch the ground for a while with the rest of his body.
Yeah. Let's watch it one more time. I'm going to zoom in.
Okay.
Okay. So now look, that move looked easy, right?
No.
Well, it could be deceiving, Jared. It's like, okay, oh yeah, that's not too hard. Yeah, that's incredibly hard, I imagine. And then watch what he does here. Is his foot touching?
Right here?
Yeah, right there at the end.
Oh, you thought he wasn't touching all the way up until the end here. I think he's touching when he comes down with his feet.
But the way he goes down slowly, his body isn't touching.
No. Okay. That's what's impressive.
Got it. Wow. Yeah, that's one of those moves that, you know, it's rare for somebody to be able to do that.
Yes, and we know Jimin, you know, has jello in his body.
Yeah.
So he can do things like that.
Yeah. I think that's what Trisha's talking about, that rotation and then when he doesn't touch the ground. But let us know, Trisha, if there was a different part in the performance that we missed.
Wow.
Jared, man, I think that wraps it up.
Okay, that wraps up Serendipity.
That wraps up Serendipity. That was special. This song is a song that you can listen to if you are having a hard time going to sleep.
Yeah.
If you find yourself out late at night staring at the stars. Very serene. That's the word that keeps popping in my head.
You know, we've listened to Magic Shop.
Yeah.
And Euphoria.
Yeah.
And now Serendipity.
And Singularity.
Oh, and Singularity.
Which I found myself thinking about when he was doing the choreography.
Yeah.
It reminded me of his choreography in Singularity.
Yes. And, you know, I wonder how much beautiful music can you continue to create?
Yeah.
Like, how is it possible to continue to create these beautiful, intricate, meaningful, blissful songs?
I'll point you back to the introduction video. We know how it's done, Jared.
Yeah.
So, Jared.
Yes.
That was Serendipity.
Uh-huh.
And that was just the beginning.
Oh, yeah.
We have a surprise for Army. Could you please let them know what the surprise is?
Army, right now, live on our Patreon, you can find our reaction to the song Lie by the one and only Park Jimin himself. Jordan, we are going to end Jimin's birthday week with a bang.
Oh, yeah. And trust me, you do not want to miss this one.
Oh, no.
This one was the most requested Jimin song. You do not want to miss out. So go check it out right now. It's up on our Patreon at patreon.com/Jared and Jordan BTS. We will see you over there. We hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, leave a like. Let us know what you thought in the comments down below and subscribe if you haven't already.
And don't forget to turn on those notifications. But most importantly, be kind
and keep an open mind, everybody.
Peace. Oh my gosh. It's like they're at the opera.
Oh yeah. Oh.
내게